Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Darvish will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 111.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of. So now he's aboard with no outs to start the game. And that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Look over to first. A dive, but he's back. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. A fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Smith recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Urshela retired, and there's one away. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Set and the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. One out and a runner on third. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. First at-bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 6. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball that time.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Story on at first, nobody out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 on its way.
Runner.
There he goes. Pitch outside the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily in second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Swing and a little tapper. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And now in the box, Christian Yelich comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
And he takes ball 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, comes in with 15 hits in 34 tries. 1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So stepping in is Luke Voigt. Potential tying run for him at third base. First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got 8 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit to first. Scooped up. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And in steps Manny Machado. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line hard to center field. Buxton able to track it down for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Will Smith. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And now the first pitch. Yeah. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Harper. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
Batting eighth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Brandon Lau comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, inside.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And the 2-1. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Full count.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. And that misses 1-1. Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Now the pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0.
2 balls. No.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there.
very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
High and deep to left center field. Yelich going back at the track. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And now Corey Seager. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
This is line to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking it deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. The stretch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff, but this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 23 homers and 67 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there. That hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Number 19, Bryce Harper.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1. Here it comes.
That's Bolton.
Right side, but it's well fouled. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's one away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. So here is Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Plate now is Will Smith. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first down of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter, Day Oscar.
No one on with one down, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The designated hitter, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the AB now. Machado now on 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next up is Ramon Laureano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now back. Sean.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And he misses with it 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Left side, but well fouled. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Gio Urshela. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 4-1 New York. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
One ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trevor Story. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he misses again, 2-0. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
2-1 the count.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-0 to Rendon. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Christian Yelich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One left for Kansas City. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Lance McCullers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Lance McCullers.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here comes the 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 34 home runs now on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Giancarlo Stanton now. This will take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's just 1 for 6. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's 5-1 Yanks. Tyler Duffy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Now it'll be Aaron Judge.
Leading up for the Royals, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he has it for the out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Duffy is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2-1 to the Royals first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. To 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. KC down in order. They're down here 5-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Manny Machado. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 22.
Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's gone 3 for 4. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to dig in, Sean Murphy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Ball 1.
Laureano, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Murphy, originally from New York State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Up next for New York, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Albies with a 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Gio Urshela would be next.
Ball 4.
This pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Marco Gonzalez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 7, Marco Gonzalez.
So next to hit is Gio Urshela, and the opposition's done an excellent job of pitching him today, holding him hitless through his first 3 appearances.
Yeah, big at-bat for him right here. You find a way to work a knock-in right here. You walk away from this game 1 for 4. Your average doesn't move too much. He takes an 0 for 4, starts creeping in. You might show up to the yard a little bit earlier, start working too much.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. The Yanks strand a pair. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. And they could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That misses. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Seth Lugo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 2 for 5.
Nope.
And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's out for that one, that's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In is Christian Yelich, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's just 2 for 9. 2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Count is 2
Rendon is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals 3. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. Count's 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
21.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Bryce Harper will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Story brings it in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Really a nice play up the middle, and here it is again. Show track tells us he had to rein quite a long way to bring it in, and then showed off some great arm strength to beat the runner going down the line. Obvious why he's one of the best at the position out there. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. His prior history in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1-1. Popped him up. Smith is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-3. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chris Martin.
Ready now is Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready with the 0-2. Looked like a sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Yanked on the ground down the line. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Boyd.
So the next to bat will be Luke Boyd, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked hard down the left field line, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Yeah, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you can put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly gives that guy to a single. Big play.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Smith goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Boyd isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2, the pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, Hero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking time. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Giovanni Gallegos is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Now at the plate is Byron Buxton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on the way.
0-1.
The pitch. Fastball well outside. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Adalberto Mondesi will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 29, Adalberto Mondesi.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Smith finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired, and there's one away. Plate now is the designated hitter, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Machado now on 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 offering.
Nope, outside.
This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, here is Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The first baseman, number 6.
Digging in next, Anthony Rendon. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Hot shot on the ground to short. So gets him 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Two out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Nope. Just missing here, 2-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now the 2-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 3-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
It especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Corey Seager. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the AB now. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Tommy Canley, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So now here is Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals 5. Kirby Yates takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Down the right field line. Pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 0-2.
Got him!
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
One out and a runner on second base. Shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Judge heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's now a 7-7 game.
Hey, that base hit right here ties things up late in the game, D-Ro. And I think right now, what they'd love to do, get back in the dugout and have one of those really good shutdown innings.
Is that what you're thinking, Dan, when you took the mound? Your team throws up a crooked number, or throws up a one spot on that other team. You got to go out there and throw it down.
No doubt about it. You want to go in attack mode after you take your 8 warm-up pitches. That first guy comes up. You really put your concentration cap on, trying to get a 1-2-3 inning and get your guys right back into the dugout.
Carlos Carrasco enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's him.
Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's just 1 for 6. Set up away, but the circle change misses outside. 3-0. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Big spot here, and it'll be Adalberto Mondesi. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. This one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over the first. There's one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 7-7.
7-7.
11th inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goldschmidt carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon is there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Manny Machado now, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And a time to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
George Springer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Next to hit, Ramon Laureano. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Stanton at second, Springer at first, one gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-1 pitch.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here, you have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. That changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Up next, Byron Buxton. The winning run stands at second base.
Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Pickoff play at second. And a dive, but he's back in there. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch, very weakly on the ground. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2. Here it is. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Jake Diekman gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
So far this season with runners in scoring position, Albies hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And this throw gets away from him. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. As luck would have it, he gets another chance to keep that hitting streak alive here. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for the Yankees. This remains a 7-all tie. Big at-bat now, and here is Christian Yelich. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Off to the right side, should get the runner to third. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Striding in is Aaron Judge. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. the first pitch. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge now becomes out number 2 this inning. To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ball,
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant will come on now and pinch run here. Now to bat, Will Smith. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Royals strand a pair. Still tied 7-7. Chris Bryant will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 7.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, is past history with Jake Diekman. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
1 and 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and one. Here it is. I'll straighten them up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
George Springer, the next to hit. His past history with Jake Diekman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Seager over at second. Goldschmidt on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Yanks strand a pair. This remains a 7-all tie. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Oscar Hernandez. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. missing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next up is Adalberto Mondesi, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 0-1. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 pitch. Chin high. That's taken for a ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
2-2. Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ready with another two-strike offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. To short. Reined in. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion. That's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Jake Diekman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.